Moogas. That's loud. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and. Hello. Moo, alien boy feed over the one and only emperor of Oliver Thomas. Hello, everyone. How are all of my bingo bango bangies doing today? I hope all of you are doing wonderful. Hello, everyone. Hi. Welcome in, everyone. Let me greet every single one of you. Sorry for the hold up, everyone. I've been a bit of a mess today. I've been a bit in a, I don't know, it was a bit of a post-workout day for me, so I barely did anything other than watching Dexter and doing a couple little thingies online, trying to arrange things for the 3.0, which is, something that I'm still, like, buying things for and, like, commissioning things for every day, but it's worth it, though. Like, I found a new artist to work with, recently, and we met through this like site called Artisan Client, and then it got hacked, but me being like the big brained emperor that I am, I managed to use my knowledge to track them down as if I were the Bay Harbor Butcher, and they were not able to get away from me, and now I'm forcing them to work more for me. for money, of course. For money, I'm paying them. But yeah, let me greet every single one of you, everyone. Welcome Eric, welcome Tina, welcome Macy, welcome Sidra, welcome World, welcome Mimi, welcome Akira, welcome Rosie, welcome Kata, welcome to all of you. I hope I didn't miss a single one of your names, and if I did, then feel free to go like scream, and try to get my attention. Feel free to go cuckoo. But yeah, Remo, it is wonderful to be back. I miss all of you. Somehow it feels like I haven't been here for an entire weekend or a week even. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. It totally doesn't have anything to do with the fact, that I took a pretty big hit to the back of the head yesterday. I mean, that's a crazy story I'm gonna tell in a bit, though. But don't worry, everything's fine. Everything's totally fine. I'm not concussed or anything. But it was a stupid moment. It was a stupid moment. But yeah. Let me read off your messages, everyone. Meow meow. Wow, Tina, you're so meow meow. You're so Tomatax. The Devil King is back from Evil World of Darkness. If you're gonna use a different username and you're still gonna spout the same type of stuff as you did before, then you're not gonna make it very hard for people to figure out who you are. I'm just saying. If anonymity is your goal, that is. Also, morning Toma and Chappy Apps. So good morning, Mimi Wimmy. Hope you had some good eeps. Also, that's a very creepy Gondo emoji posted right there. Jesus Christ. Kata. Don't ever do that again if you know what's good for you. Ray. I wonder, would people notice if I just quickly yoinked you away whilst you're, I don't know, walking down the street, and I put you in my dungeon? Do you think they would notice? I mean, how long? How long would they, take before they notice? I'm just asking for a friend. Don't worry about it. Hi, how are you doing, Tom? I'm doing great. Oh my... How many of you want to be put in the depths of my dungeon, chained to a wall, gagged and bound, beaten? Sorry. All of you gotta calm down. All of you are... You're doing too much, everyone. You're doing too much. You're gonna make me crash out. You're gonna get, you're gonna get me to break stuff. You're gonna get me to break you. I mean... Kastara. Really? You think that's a good idea? Do you really think that's a good idea? Because I don't think it is. Oh, thank you for the pat back on that. That's much better. Also, I shouldn't really scream too much because I kind of lost my voice a little bit yesterday from kickboxing, you know, like, there's a lot of groaning and moaning and huffing and puffing with kickboxing, and it always, you know, it does a number on my vocal cords. So I might sound a little deeper today, I might sound a little bit more, I don't know, leathery, gravelly, sometimes. It's because of kickboxing, you know, it roughs up the vocal cords. You're gonna go back to the box? Oh, I will put you in that box. And I'll put a chain around it. Yeah, welcome in Kastara and Ray. And little brats. The brat reunion. You're tired. Eepy Rosie. Also, Rosie, you're a good girl. A good Eepy girl. And I hope you're taking wonderful care of yourself. I'm always happy to have you here. And I appreciate you a lot. Thank you for being a part of the Tengu Empire. And thank you for always being yourself. And you know, that means being a genuine sweetheart. Sorry, Emperor. You better be or I'll give you a reason to. Thank you for shouting everybody out, Mace dear. I appreciate it. Punish me, your majesty. Oh, I will. No need to tell me twice. Hello, Kastara. Hope you're doing fine though, besides your voice a bit exhausted. I'm good, you know, I thought I would be a bit more battered and bruised from yesterday, but it went great every move. Tengu. Ray, the things that I'm gonna do to you will leave you in a wheelchair for a month. That's how much I'm gonna go ham on you. And let's just say that I'm holding back from what I really want to say here. Because I think the things that I want to say, I won't get away with it on Twitch.tv. Not even as the Emperor. No. Wait. Pause. Not in a lewd way. Not in a lewd way. It ain't like that. No. Hold on. Now you're being silly. You're being ignorant. I never said anything. I said nothing about loot stuff. I'm not doing loot punishments to anybody. That's not what we do here in the Tengu Empire. I swear. You're being ignorant. You're being ignorant. But yeah, I'm doing fine. You know, kickboxing was pretty intense. We'll talk about it in a second. Top Oma, oh Gondo, have you returned to worship your emperor, to grovel at my feet in the hopes that I might step on your pathetic little face? Mita Kulo, how you doing? Free nursing care from Toma, oh I could wrap you in a blankie and cradle you like a baby. How fares my cherished bovine? Hello Dirksel, I'm doing well, how are you doing? We were just chit-chatting, about to catch people up on, you know, the fact that, you know, I've been kickboxing again. It's been like 2 or 3 sessions that I went, so like, you know, I haven't gone once last week. I didn't do any weightlifting. I haven't gone a couple times a week before that. So like, I was lagging behind, and there were like reasons every time. Sometimes I just, you know, I was exhausted and I didn't sleep enough. Sometimes I couldn't make it due to work. Sometimes I was just so tired I couldn't even think about doing anything. So, you know, I had like excuses, and like normally I would be so disciplined, I would go no matter what, you know, like I would be going every Tuesday, every Friday. But luckily yesterday I bit the bullet and I went, and I was a bit worried because I'd been out of the loop for a little. But I did some practicing before I went there, you know, focusing on my weak spots, working on my guard, prepping myself to be ready, you know. And like, I'm not gonna lie, you know, I think it's strength to admit one's weaknesses, and I was worried that I wasn't really gonna be able to be much of a match for anybody, due to the fact that I'd been lagging behind, and the guys are training really, really hard, because we got a lot of like, you know, competitive fighters, and they train like 4 to 5 times a week. And you know, I hadn't trained at all, so I was like, man, I gotta really, you know, try my best here today. And You know, work on my flaws. I'm not gonna be a punching bag for anybody. I don't like pain. I don't like receiving pain. I don't mind dishing it out though. Yeah. I like a good fight though. I do like a good fight. I don't just want to be clobbering on some defenseless poor sod. Unless they're into it. I mean, anyway, but yeah, I went to kickboxing and it went well. It went very, very well, actually. I didn't expect it, to be honest. At first, you know, we started off, you know, we did some like warming ups and all that stuff. I was a little uncertain at that point. I was like, well, I haven't been training for a while. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if it's gonna go well. I hope so, at least, but I'm gonna try, and we're gonna see how it goes, and I could always quit if I want to. And you know, did some combination practices. You know, it's like, you know, you punch with one hand and then the other and then the other, and then you do some kicks and this and that and this and that, and it actually went really well. It went well. I had eaten enough. I had I've slept enough. I had some matcha tea before I went there, so I had a bit of a caffeine boost, and then you know, before I knew it, you know, we were already at the sparring session, and I didn't even notice. Like I was just like focusing on like, you know, getting through the kickboxing session, and I was like, oh wait, we gotta go do sparring now, okay. And you know, I did 2 matches with my sparring buddy, and it went well. I struck him a lot in the head. I didn't clam up even once. Clamming up is like when this happens to me, I notice, when I haven't trained in a while. When you receive a barrage of blows on your face, when they're like, you know, blowing on you, that there's this possibility that you clam up. You know, you start like, you know, covering your face, and you're just getting more and more punches hit on you. But like, it's like, I don't know, a survival type thingy, but it's no good, you know, because it's just gonna get you beat up. So you gotta snap out of that, and it never even happened once to me this night. I'm not a clam. You are though, Gondo. But don't worry, I can pry you open. Let's see if there's any pearls inside of you. But yeah, anyway, you know, I started sparring with my sparring buddy. It went well. I punched him a lot in the face, gave him some nice kicks. He did get me with one good kick on the jaw. He didn't do it too hard though, but you know, it was well placed. So it was good. Or, well, was it well placed? Not really. He hit me with his foot. He's supposed to hit me with his shin. And then after that, I sparred with a lightweight guy. He's quick. He's good. He's got a lot better. I trained with this guy for many years now. He used to be a real young one when he just started out. But he got a lot better. He used to be terrible. And I was very impressed with how he was doing. We did a very light session, this guy and I. And, you know, it was a good back and forth, you know. He became more assertive in the fight, which I really hammered on. Like, I've taught this kid, like, he's an adult now, but I still call him a kid. To me, he's still a kid. I taught this kid a bit how to fight. Not completely, but I did contribute to it. So I was pretty proud to see how much progress he made. And he did good. I was proud of him. Well, you know, we just went easy on each other, you know, and I got to practice some moves that I normally don't always apply, but sometimes rarely, like grabbing onto people and striking them with my knee in their stomach. Stuff like that, you know, and it worked. I also, you know, I'm very good at kicking people. I'm like my legs. Also, Gondo, what are you giving me that face for? What are you giving me that face for, you little bozo? What's the matter? You don't like being put in place? Since when? Were you hit so hard that your body's defenses were lowered? No, but that did happen at one point, but I'll tell you about that. Also, Key, welcoming you, sweetheart. Hope I'm doing good. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Also, why is this place haunted? It's not equivalence of power that dictates victory, but the comprehension of adversaries' fissures. Exactly. You know, it's not all like, you know, brute strength. You gotta be tactical. You gotta, you know, if you can read somebody in a fight, you can see where their weaknesses are. You know, I do a lot of feinting in my fighting. You know, there's a lot of like me pretending that I'm gonna hit you with this hand, and then, well, you block too early, and then you lower your guard, and then I still hit you with this hand. Or I will double tap people. You know, I will like throw punches twice, and like one of them on your solar plexus, which is like where your lungs are, and if you do that hard enough, your lungs go flat and you can't breathe. Or and then one on your face, or you know, or the other way around. After like the lightweight guy, I went up against a heavyweight guy, and he was about my height. So not super tall, but heavy. He was heavy. Not as experienced as me, but strong. And, you know, I hit him a lot. I struck him a lot, hit him a lot in the head. He was definitely head hunting. He was, like, trying to punch me in the face a lot. And I would punish him a lot by, like, kicking him repeatedly. Landed some nice, like, kicks in the middle of his stomach, pushing him away. I was very, very capable of dominating the pace of the sparring match, and like sometimes pretending like, oh, I'm out of breath, I'm backing away, and then he will come forward, and then I start rushing him, and I start punching him. You know, it's really like a game of chess sometimes. Like, you'd think it's just mindless, stupid, like, I don't know, gorilla tier, like, I will smash you, bam, 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 bam. No, it's actually more like a dance, or like a game of chess, and I don't know how to play chess, but I can do kickboxing. Ozotoy, welcome in. No biting, you know the rules. No biting. Why biting and drinking I mean milk? What the frick? Strike to the jaw. I trust no dental fractures were sustained. Yeah, no, my jaw is fine. I was fine. I have a pretty sturdy skull. I have a pretty sturdy skull. Yeah. So yeah, after that guy, I went for my 4th sparring match, I think. No, 5th. I went for my 5th sparring match. And this was Goliath, as I call him. I don't even know his real name. I just call him Goliath. And he is really tall. He's really freaking tall, and he's heavy. He's sluggish though. Like his form of fighting, it's not professional. He's getting better. He's getting better slowly. But in my opinion, he's slacking sometimes. I think he's slacking. I think if he were to become a better fighter, technically, he would be a monster. He would be scary to deal with. And he is getting better. He's just a bit on the newer side. So, you know, he needs some time. Also, welcome in, Melcy. Hello. Good to see you. Been saying this in a lot of chats, but please lend me your strength. Woke up with pink eye yesterday, right before vacation. I'm going crazy. Pink eye? Oh, no. I hope you get well soon, Melcy. Take good care of yourself, please. And I hope you got medication for it and that it can be cured. Also, you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good, Key. Take good care of yourself, you cutie. Very impressive. Tiny Toma can do all that. Well, I mean, I'm a strong guy for my height. And, well, height doesn't really say a lot. Okay, let's get that out of the way, everyone. Like, look, I'm not heavy. I'm not tall. But what I can say is that, I'm unusually strong for my size and height. And that's not really bragging, it's just something that I got lucky with. It's kind of always been like that. I got a strong core, and I think that's where it all comes from. And if you have a strong core, that means you can throw punches a little better and kicks a little better. And you can wrestle better. It helps. It's not everything, obviously. And it's also like, you know, I've been training for a long time. I didn't show up there being super, super good, you know, it had been a while. Even in Tenguria, you know, like when I was like dealing with conflict, it wasn't flawless. I was sloppy sometimes. But I would say that there were moments there that I was peem even. You thrive on the kick, I bloom beneath the boot. Well, you know, there's balance in all things, and there always needs to be a yin to a yang. Some people, they like to, you know, throw the punches, and there are some people who like receiving them. And, well, without knowing, sometimes both of those sides need each other, or want each other. Tell me my mom wants to go with me, help? Well, I mean, your mom being with you shouldn't be a bad thing, right? Maybe? I mean, depending on your relationship with your mom, but maybe that's not something to get into on a public stream. But what I would say is that spending time with your family is a good thing and cozy, and, you know, if you can, and if it's possible, then you should always strive to maintain a healthy relationship with your family members. Because, you know, family sometimes can be there when nobody else is. I mean, it's not that way for everybody and in every case, because, you know, family members are individuals and every individual is different, and people sometimes win the lottery when it comes to their family members, and sometimes they don't, you know, and that can happen. Sometimes some people have better friends than they have, you know, family members. So, you know, like, it depends from person to person. But what I would say is that if you and your mom get along, or if you think your mom is sweet, then there ain't no harm in spending a little extra time with her. Because, you know, you should cherish the time you have with every individual. Because we don't know what tomorrow shall bring. Also, Matthew, welcome in. I don't know if I said that already. Oh my god, is that the Tomster? That's me! Yeah! Doctor said it was viral. Viral? I just need to let it run its course, sadly. No cure, only treatment. Damn, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope treatment can help, at least. I'm not too familiar with it. Navel gaze, altitude, Titan level strength. Yeah. I love my family with all my heart. That's important. I maintain a healthy relationship with my family. Oh. I mean, well, you know. Yeah. I don't know what to say to that one. Anyway, I continue with my sparring match against Goliath, and let's just say that, you know, it went well for the most part. You know, I struck him a lot in the head. Although Goliath is hard to hit because, like, you know, I'm like, hold on, maybe I can draw it out. Hold on. Because, like, you know, when you're up against a tall guy like that, you know, things get a little harder, right? Because, you know, you got Goliath, right? He's like this really tall guy, and that means that his head is up high too, you know, and then he has his boxing gloves. He has two hands, of course. There we go. And then there's me, and like I'm up to here, and I'm a whole lot shorter. So when I want to punch him in the mouth, you know, I gotta get a lot closer. It's not impossible though, and like, you know, I got a pretty decent reach, but you know, it just gets a lot harder to get close. So tiny. I mean, look, I'm like 1.71 m, or 5'7", you know, feet. There we go. For all you feet lovers out there. And then Goliath, I don't know, Goliath would be like 190 or like, I don't know, maybe 2 meters or something like that, which would probably be like, I don't know, 6'3" or 4 or 5. Let's go for 4 or something. I don't know, like, you know, 6'4". So like, you know, having to, you know, deal with somebody who is that tall, and he also weighs a lot. He has a lot of muscle mass. He's heavy. So like when he kicks, it hurts a lot. When he punches, it hurts a lot. I hurt him a lot too. And But the funny thing about Goliath is always that he says that oh, we're gonna take it easy, okay? We're gonna take it easy. But I'm also almost starting to think that he's like, I don't know, saying that more so that I won't go too hard on him, because like the way he's swinging, like he is doing his best, like there are moments where I think he's holding back a little bit, but there are also moments where he's just so sluggish and like I don't know, brutish, that he's like throwing punches and kicks hard as possible. So like I don't know, I feel like it ebbs and flows between how much control this guy has, but despite everything, I still managed to like get closer. I managed to get close enough to like punch him in the mouth. Like you can like stretch your limbs a bit, bam. And the thing with tall people is that like you gotta move out of the way again. Like if you're shorter, you gotta understand, like, look, you are outreached, so you can't stand like too far away all the time, like, or in the middle. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't stand in the middle. Like if you're standing in the middle, you're in his reach, and this tall boy is just gonna like bam, 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 like keep you at a distance. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do when he keeps me at the distance? Like I'm getting struck, like ow, 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 ow. So what I gotta do is, no, I gotta rush in. I gotta like boom, 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 and then I gotta back off again. And he might like, I don't know, he might like chase after me. He might chase after me, and then he gets a couple more punches and kicks from me, and then he has to fall back again. And that's when I decide, like, okay, I'm going back in, boom, 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 and that's pretty much how you fight a tall person. You gotta go in and out, and sometimes it's okay if you only get one punch in. It's really like Dark Souls. It's really like that. You're not familiar with it either, first time getting it? I'm sorry to hear that, Mills. Also, Brian, welcome in. I hope you're doing wonderful. I saw you. Goliath sounds like a huge dude. He really is. He's nice though. Like he might be slow and sluggish, but he's nice. But at one point, Everymule, I was like working close, and as I stepped back, Goliath took a swing, and now he was about to hit me in the head, which was okay. It would hurt a lot, and he's heavy. But what went wrong was that he accidentally hit me in the back of my cranium, in the back of my head. And the back of the head is like, is like the goo goo gaga baby part of the skull, like when you have the skull, there's no gamer dent in my skull. There we go. When you got the back of the skull, and then the horns right there, and the eyeball, and the Mr. Bones nose, or something like that. Hold on, you can't even see this. The back of the skull, Everymule, is the most fragile part. The skull is like made out of all these different pieces that once were detached and solidified, but still the back of the skull is the most fragile part. And if you get hit there, it's a quick way for you to get knocked out. It's also a quick way for you to die. That's why when people fall unconscious, or when people fall down or are thrown onto the floor and their head bounces off of the floor, that's a quick way for them to go unconscious or to get a seizure or stuff like that, because the head is so fragile, and then like that part falls like onto the solid ground, and it hits the most vulnerable point, and it sends that shockwave straight through the cranium, and it could also possibly fracture the skull. But I was punched in the back of my skull. What happened? Well, for a second I saw black, and it felt nasty. I felt like this. I felt like as if claws were grabbing every side of my vision for a second. Like I could feel pressure in my nose. It was doing something. It was doing something for a brief second. So it was nasty, and he immediately stopped and he apologized because he didn't mean to hit me in the back of the head. And I told him, like, it's fine. Just give me a couple seconds. I was just like, breathing in and out for a couple seconds, and then I was ready to go again. And we just kept sparring, and everything was fine, luckily. The the body, like, well, a Tengurian body, I don't know if it's a lot sturdier than a human one, but let's just say that I have a pretty sturdy skull. I have a pretty sturdy skull, so I don't really get knocked out ever. And I have a pretty sturdy jaw too, so like, I get punched in the jaw every once in a while. I get punched in the nose. My nose luckily never bleeds. The most my nose has ever bled was 1 drop, literally. Sounds like I'm bragging, which is kind of weird, but no, I'm happy about that, because I don't want to be like, sitting there with a freaking roll of tissue in my nose, like waiting for the bleeding to stop. I mean, it happens, if it happens, it happens, but, it's not anything that anybody would be hoping for or waiting for, but it can happen, when you're punching each other in the face. But yeah, we continued sparring, it went well. After that, I was absolutely destroy-mundo, like, I was just, like, on the floor, I was, like, breathing heavily, I was, like, tired. I don't know why I drew my horns that long. I look like a beetle. It looks like a beetle. But yeah, I was a tired bull. It looks like a little face. But yeah, I was tired. I was really trying to gather my energy again to go for the next one, because I had been out of the loop for like a couple weeks, and now I just fought like 5 guys in a row. And I was capable of handling them, other than that, cheap shot to the back of the head. What if you grab my horns? If you mess with the bull, you get the horn. Like, thrusting inside of you. Like, you get gored. I'm not even gonna gore you on both of my horns because you're too small. Gentle giant? I mean, he's kinda gentle, maybe a bit, but I mean, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He's just sluggish and brutish and a little dumb when he's fighting. Space bull down. Yeah, a little bit. Laying down Tomadrons look like something you'd find carved in a cave untouched since 3000 BC. Yeah. Imagine if they would have to try to decipher all this. Also, hi Joshi. Hi Toma, you cute, stinky second Tengu to ever live after moi. First off, I'm number 1. Second off, you're number 2. Third off, I smell nice. Fourth off, I don't know, you should probably be designated doormat. Yeah. That horn can thrust into you anytime. What level of masochism is that? Being gored is a serious issue. But yeah, after that, every move, I went for my, I think it was my 6th sparring match of the night and my final, my last one. And, this guy was standing there, he's a pretty big guy. He's, taller than I am, but like a head taller at least, and he's a nice guy. Let's call him Jim, and Jim was like, hey, nobody wants to do sparring with me. Everybody's occupied, or they're already sitting on the couch, because they no longer want to do sparring because they're tired and don't want to go anymore, and all the competitive guys, they're they're already with somebody, so you wanna spar. And I'm like I'm like no, just kidding. I'm like just give me 5 seconds. And he's like, oh yeah, but you don't have to go if you don't want to. And then he keeps like staring at me. He kept staring at me. He's like, like Jim ain't fooling anybody. Jim is waiting. He's expecting me to get up. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'm doing it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm going in, and we start like sparring. Yeah, he was like staring. We start sparring, And you know, it went well. You know, I punched him a lot. He's pretty strong. He's not really that good. He doesn't have a lot of technique. He's gotten better, but he's strong. So when he does hit me, it you know, it's nasty. At one point, you know, he tries to do like this fancy schmancy like spinning back kick, and it misses, and I immediately think like, okay, now I'm gonna hit him with a spinning back fist. I almost never do flashy moves like that, but I was like, you know what, he's in reach, I think I can hit it, and bam, I hit him with a hard spinning back fist. And you know, a lot of back and forth fighting, a lot of bobbing and weaving. I dodged a lot more punches that night. I blocked a lot more punches that night. Like, I've been working on that. When I'm like, you know, shadow boxing in the mirror, I've been working on my bobbing and weaving, and I've been working on my blocking and my reaction time. It went really well for somebody who was so tired, but eventually my body kind of gave out. Like, when we were like 3/3 into the sparring match, my liver started to act up to the point where I had to quit. And he thought that he hurt me, so Jim was really apologetic. He was like, "Oh, sorry, man, I'm sorry. I didn't know I hurt you that much." I'm like, "No, man, I'm just out of shape. I can't go on any longer." So I did have to call it quits in the final match, and that's not something that I normally do. But, you know, thanks, Mace. Hi there, Murky. That's not something I normally do, but you know, I had to do it that night because my liver was just acting up too much, and I could have like stupidly continued going, but like, you know, wait, was that my liver? I think so. Yeah, no, wait, hold on. I'm being dumb, I think. Hold on. Yeah, it was my liver. It was my liver. Yeah. It was my liver. My liver was... Your liver starts to hurt when you're, like, exercising a lot and you're out of shape. It's really annoying. It's a really nasty type of... Toma alcoholism arc? No, I don't drink alcohol. That would make me the chunkler, you know? That would make me... no, that would be no good for my diet. Or for my liver, or for my brain. No, I don't drink. I don't drink. I only drink on special occasions. During our New Year stream, where I drank a whole lot of honey wine and I got drunk for the first time ever. That was interesting. I haven't really thought of what we're gonna do this year. We could maybe do some drinking, maybe a special occasion, but I don't know, I get a little freaky. I get a little freaky when I get drunk. I don't wanna like climb on top of anybody. Pin him to the floor. I mean, what? Is it best not to continue if you were hit in a bad spot? No, I wasn't hit. It's like, you know, when I don't know, like when you're like, you know, when you're out of shape, you know, you got like your body and like there's your liver right there, and the liver is this goober creature. That, like, you know, this organ that, you know, gets affected when you're out of shape. So what you want is that, you know, you want to be in shape, otherwise your liver starts to hurt. I don't know why. We could look up why that happens. This is why we got Google. Hold on. Why does my liver sting when I work out and I'm out of shape? Let's see, what does the robot say? The robot says exercise-related transient abdominal pain, also known as a stitch rather than actual liver pain. The discomfort is likely by muscle strain or irritation in the abdominal region where the liver is located. Okay. Working out does not cause liver pain. If you have pain in the upper right part of your abdomen after exercise, the odds are that you have back pain. Really? I've never heard of that. I don't know about that one. Let's see, what do the Redditors say? I don't know. I would have to look more in depth into this. But as far as I know, it's like, you know, it happened to me in the past too when I was like a little bull. And it would happen whilst I was like playing like, you know, outside with friends, and we would do these, you know, ball games, and we were running after balls, and we would grab a ball and shove it really deep into Murky's mouth and then like seal it shut. No, that's not what I did when I was a kid. That's what I do now. Anyway, it's best not to continue if it was hit. Explain, mortal, how you yet possess a liver when I've already consumed it. Because nobody can get their hands on my liver. I have 24/7 security. Stitches happen more often after eating. Oh, they're called stitches, huh? I've never heard of that term. I've never even heard of like a Tingarian or Dutch term for that. Back pain can be felt in the abdomen sometimes. It's like how a toothache can be experienced as a headache. Really? I guess, well, that's interesting, but it doesn't really surprise me. Balls. I need to speak to your balls. I need to see your balls. Okay, I'm gonna show all of you before you start thinking that I'm really interested in seeing tangy balls, okay? Look. I need to see your balls. Hold on. It's Hector Salamanca.
Welcome to Los Pollos Serranos. May I take your order?
Tu jefe está aquí. ¿Dónde está? Cabrón, I need to see your boss.
Okay. Manager's actually not
He
here.
needs to see him.
No,
He's the
manager,
inspector.
The boss.
I'm
He's
sure
the
I can
ball
help you with whatever
inspector.
you need.
I need to see your boss.
Yeah, it's not every day that you're working your, you know, your fast food job, and suddenly some old guy shows up and he says that he needs to see your balls. I mean, you know, he's the Bay Harbor ball inspector. This is Hector Salamanca. It's balls, not balls. How can people mishear? He says balls. He clearly says balls. He needs to see him. And quickly, too. You'll never stop me. I don't know. I think you'd look cute in a cage. You'd be like a little chihuahua in a cage, and you just bounce from like side to side, like you'd be contained. Virgil, check your balls. I think he meant to say boss, but it comes out as balls. I need to see your balls. Is crazy bow bow. Yeah, bow bow moment. But yeah, that was like kickboxing yesterday. Before that, I also went to see my human family, like my human grandma. I you know, traversed some nasty weather, got to my human grandma in time. You know, I'm really trying to work on like being more timely. I know I wasn't timely today on stream, but I'm trying to work on it in the grand scheme of things for everything, you know, for like, you know, showing up on time at work, showing up on time for a stream, showing up on time at my human grandma. I don't like being late, but it happens a lot because I miscalculate things a lot. You know, scheduling is not my friend. Some people are like, wow, Toma, you're so great at scheduling. Like, I never have a schedule for my streams. It's like, no, I am not good at scheduling. It's, in fact, one of my weaknesses. I am not good at scheduling. That's why I try to put more effort into scheduling, because I suck at it. I know I'm the emperor, and I know I'm pretty amazing, and you know I'm pretty great, you know. And I'm humble. I'm really humble. I'm the most humble bull I know. But you know, that out of the way, I do think you know, that it's their strength in admitting your flaws. I do think so. Tiny spheres shall be subjected to scrutiny, surely. Thy spheres. Spheres? What do you mean by that? I don't know why I read that as tiny. How are they doing? All of them are doing really well. I was really happy to see that. I was happy to see all of them healthy and good. I had some nice food with my human grandmama. We, also had some tea at her place. My human grandpapa was also doing really well. And, I don't know, we didn't really do anything too special, and before I knew it, other like human family members also showed up to their house, and we all had tea together. It was cozy. We talked about plans. My human grandpapa also, taught me a lot about bees. Yeah, that's right. He told me about the bees, and he told me about how he used to be a beekeeper. And I think beekeepers are really cool. I think beekeepers are badass. And apparently back in the day, beekeepers didn't even used to have like protective gear. They actually thought that it was cringe to wear it. And they were like, look, if you're tough, then you'll not wear the gear. But sometimes they would still actually make a mask with like, some twigs and some like bug netting. But they usually didn't have a lot of that. But a lot of people would just actually not wear anything. But then they would get stung in the face sometimes, and their face would swell up. And that was also one of the reasons why human grandpa stopped beekeeping. He actually did get interested in it after a while. He wanted to go back to it. But when you're living anywhere that is not a farm, you get subjected to a lot of regulations in the Netherlands for keeping bees. You got to get a lot of like permissions from people all around you, to say like, hey, I'm fine with you keeping bees. Beekeeping, really badass. Fresh honey, freaking amazing. I love fresh honey. I love like, honey is like one of the few like antibacterial like, things that like tastes good. And like has health benefits. I love things that have health benefits. It's like the IRL version of like drinking a health potion, and that's like, if I ever bring a drink out, I want it to be as healthy as possible whilst tasting as delicious as it can taste. I would maybe sweeten it with like honey or something. Also, Bob George, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing great, Bob. Welcome in. Hi, Bob. Like I would love to make like I don't know, like the IRL version of an Estus potion, that only has upsides and 0 downsides. That's what I would want. You can't be contained by anything. I don't know, have you ever heard of like steel shackles, stuff like that? Scheduling is harder with collabs. Other than that, the main issue is going live on time and not hours late. Yeah, well, I even get bothered if it's just like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. I still don't like that. Obviously, like, there can be, like, outside forces that can mess with, like, scheduling. But yeah, scheduling a collab with VTubers, oh my goodness, that is hard because, everybody has their own stuff to do, their own streams, their own work. Maybe they follow a study or anything, a course at a university, who knows. But it's difficult, you never know what kind of obligations they have or things they do, routine schedules, whatever. It's hard to collaborate. It is. Sometimes you really have to do it in advance too. I may have messed up actually when it comes to that. I'm not even sure because it was kind of vague, but I believe I was invited for a collab tomorrow, but we got the VR chat community night every move, so I don't know if I think I'll be missing out on the collab. And I love spending time with all of you a lot. I also love spending time with my collab partners, my friends, but I'm not gonna cancel community night. It's stupid though, but like I would feel guilt either way, so I already said we're doing community night, so we're gonna do that. But obviously I do feel bad and sad I can't be there. But we're gonna have a good time tomorrow, and if people want to show up, they can show up, and otherwise we're gonna have a solo VR chat stream. That's fine too. But either way, I will look forward to it. It's been a while, and for anybody who has VR chat on their computer, you don't need to have a VR headset or anything like that. Just show up however you want to show up. You can come say hi. All that I ask is that all of you are nice to each other, and try to keep yourselves a bit like Twitch TOS friendly. That's all I ask. And well, I don't really need to say that because normally everybody does, but you know, maybe some people might be new, maybe some people want to join who've never done that. You know, it's just something to take into account. You might wonder why I'm typing right now. You're about to find out. Okay, here we go. Check it out, everyone. We got a new redeem. And it's one all of you unlocked. Now it's not really gonna look all grand and great, but it is the cowbell redeem. And if I were to put it on, you know, I would just, you know, put it on like this, you know. I would have a little cowbell or bull bell here, and you know, it will make a little noise. It takes a little bit to put it on, ding-a-ding-a-ding. But yeah, that's one of the rewards for the sub-bid donathon that we had quite some months ago. And I'm working hard to, you know, have every single one of those rewards met. I, you know, I'm not gonna be able to complete all of them yet, but we will. But I like, you know, keeping all of you informed on the process and the progress and all that. Let's see, everyone. I think I can even show all of you, you know, my RTX model wearing it. There we go. So yeah, the cowbell is here. It took a bit. It came all the way from America. Oh, welcome in, Miksu. Hello. How's my day going? It's going well, Miksu. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh. Anyway, where was I? Let me catch up on the messages, everyone. Did you know there are species of bees that use sweat instead of nectar from flowers? Really? I've never heard of that. That's interesting. And anything but humble, I'll do a money spread on anyone that isn't richer than me. What the hell is a money spread? So like you raining money on people? Outside sources aren't even as bad. It's not going live on time for no reason. That feels awful because it brings thoughts of laziness. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Arizona Sunshine is a great game. I've never heard of it. Will the bell eventually move with the color on the model side of things? Yes. Just wait for the 3.0. Everything will work out. I know I've been saying that for a long time, and I can't wait for the 3.0 to finally be there. But, you know, I really want to tie up the loose ends and set everything up right. And I'll do an announcement video in time. The announcement video also already partially exists. It's just that, you know, I wanted it to be modified and kind of redone. I have to reach out to that person again. They might have forgotten. But, you know, it will work out. I can't hit my protein. 5 whole chickens. Who the hell needs to eat 5 whole chickens for their protein goals? Also, maybe consider, I don't know, using protein powder or, you know, eating something like skyr yogurt. It helps a lot. So the pick of the bell looks good on you. Thank you. I can't say that this is really something that we wear back in Tenguria, but I guess I can see the humor in it. I'm doing good. I want to play a horror game, but the only horror game I have is downloaded is Resident Evil 4, but it's not that scary. Yeah, I wouldn't say that Resident Evil is necessarily super scary. I mean, sure, there might have been a couple moments where, you know, I've got jump scared, but The newer Resident Evil games are scarier than the older ones, in my opinion. I do believe that if you played the old Resident Evil games when they just came out, then it would have been scary and you know, frightening and all that. But if you didn't, then you know, then it would, I don't know. If you play like the first Resident Evil now, it's like looking kind of weird, corny, not so scary. Also, hi bud, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing wonderful. Hi. Buddy boy. Bulls can wear bells. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing wrong with bulls wearing bells. This just feels a little funny. Makes me feel like, I don't know, a cat or a mountain goat or something. I pre-ordered Dying Light the Beast. I'm still on the first game, so I'm gonna marathon all 3 games. That's nice. Also, Amoeba, hello, how you doing? Welcome. You're super tired and will be AFK most of the time. No worries, Amoeba. Thank you for being here. And thank you for lurking. I appreciate that a lot. What the? Oh, you're giving flowers. That's adorable, bud. I've been afflicted with a minor sickness, 200 squats just because. Well, it depends, I would say. Look, if you're sick every move and you feel your sickness below your neck, like in your lungs, in your stomach, whatnot, that means that you have to rest. That means that it's like spread all out through your body, you know? It means you need to take it easy. You gotta listen to your body. You're actually gonna hinder the recovery process if you're gonna work out extensively when you're not feeling well. So you have to not be ignorant and just listen to your body for once. You're not gonna achieve anything with 200 squats when you're sick. Matter of fact, your gains will even be worse. And not just that, but your recovery process will be thwarted too. So I would heavily advise against it. And against any type of like heavy workouts. Horror is subjective. Like the old RE games might be scarier, however, as a person used to smother controls, I know the frustration of the clunky OG controls. And it would be higher than the fear. Oh yeah, look, I got frustrated when I was playing the old Resident Evil... What is it, Resident Evil 1 or Resident Evil 0? Whatever do they call it. It was Resident Evil in that mansion. And one of the real horrors was definitely me getting adjusted to the, you know, freaking controls of that game. The amount of times that I complained about it, that I screamed about it, that I screamed about the camera angles being infuriating, or that I thought the aiming system was atrocious, you know. It was very often. Besides stuck in the editing mines, you're good. Oh no, somebody throw Bud a sandwich so that he can have some fuel for the editing process. Stay strong, Bud. Remember, you do it for the money. Aren't cowbells worn by the cows that are supposed to be milked? I don't think it's necessarily for that. I think it's for keeping track of where any member of the herd is. But we can look into that. That's why we got Google. Let's have a look at it every month. Why do cows wear bells? And no jokes. Cows wear bells primarily to help farmers locate them in large pastures or mountainous terrain, using the sound to track their position when they're out of sight or in conditions like fog. There you go. So this might just be you having your dirty little tangy thoughts, immediately thinking about milking your emperor. Very naughty. No, no good. No gains from 200, 300 then. Murky, stop being an idiot. And also, yes, Saki, welcome in. It is indeed a bell. A bell that has been unlocked by the latest subathon. That's what tea does to your brain when you drink it after 9:30 p.m. no matter the place. Really? Huh. Brain, I don't know. I can drink tea any time of the day. I wouldn't really say it does too many things to my brain. Certainly is nice for my sore throat right now, though. Personally, I think 5 onwards is when the controls start improving. Never for money, always for the shitpost. Hell yeah. That's good. Maybe we should wear belts. That would be a good thing, maybe. Or I would go crazy about, you know, I don't know, what if there's like a tangy party and all of you are dancing and stuff and like shimmy, 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 and like I just hear like every 5 seconds from every single tangy around me. I would go crazy. Nah, I'll just put like a GPS tracker in your ear or something. Or in your rear. Anyway. Your bull says not milk. That one wants one milking you. Hey, yo, hold on. It's true, I don't produce milk. Milking you? Never. It's a joke after all. Really? Intelligence is subjective in different fields. I'm goated at math. I hire people to do my math. Tangy party with the ring-a-ling-a-ding-dong. Look, everyone, sometimes I think about... shimmy, shimmy. Sometimes I think about, like... I think about this. But then with tangies. Hold on. Like, I just think about a whole bunch of tangies grooving out like that. I don't know how I'll do it, but I'll make it happen. I'll get a bunch of tangies to groove. I'll capture it on camera. It's like, this is what the tangy parties are like. In the non-NSFW side of it. Milk you. Breaks into house, opens fridge, steals milk. Actually, I ran out of milk. I drank it all. I gotta get some more. Maybe I need to milk one of you. Tangy party with the ring-a-ling-a-ding-dong. When I saw that back then, they look cursed seeing it again. They do look cursed. It would be cute if it were tangies. It would be funny if it were tangies doing it. I'm not in a party, I'm in the back panicking. Why are you panicking? Because I'm out to get you? But yeah, Remo. We are going to be playing some Crow Country in a bit. Hope all of you are excited for that. What else can I say? I think there was a little update of something that I should have checked earlier today. Hold on, let me see if you move. What is this? No. I thought there was, but I was wrong. Other like exciting things for those who don't know. Got a collab album coming up. Where we're gonna have original music. I've talked about it before last stream, but you know, for those who are interested in me singing and my friends singing, you know, we got a collab album coming up, and it's exciting. I haven't released, you know, original music before. I am going to release a official cover song soon with a really cool video clip. With a lot of unique stuff that all of you have never seen before, and of course you're gonna hear, your Emperor singing, and I hope to release that before this is finished. Should be able to, and we're even gonna have a big concert with all this. I hope, or I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. Shit. Anyway, but yeah, it's very exciting stuff. And I can't wait to hear how it turns out. I know of my friends Inari and Paul that they are amazing singers, and I'm pretty confident that every single other member of this collab album will do absolutely amazing too. So exciting developments. I am very big on music, everyone. I know some people don't really care about music. That's fine too. But for me, music is a very important part of my life, and I enjoy listening to music a lot. I like making music, and yesterday even I was like playing guitar again for the first time since years. I grabbed my human dad's guitar, and I just looked up how to play a song from Silent Hill, and I was trying to teach myself how to play it bit by bit. I'm not good at playing guitar, but I do like it. I'm capable of writing songs on the guitar, but I'm not so good at, like, you know, covering songs on the guitar. But I would really like to play some of the Silent Hill songs. 1998 Crow movie. Crow movie? No, we're gonna play Crow Country. I love you to get me. It's just crowds I don't like. Oh, understandable. Crowds do be spooky. Also, Rennie, it's lovely to see you. How is my favorite Ram doing? Did you escape Ram Ranch? Hope you're doing wonderful, Rennie. Welcome in, you sweetheart. I want to hear you play guitar. I guess, like, look, I've played my guitar before on stream in the past, and, you know, people realize that I'm really not that great. I can play a couple thingies, but it's very limited. I'm capable of coming up with songs on the fly, and I would be better if I have, like, an electric guitar, you know, because I've had my acoustic guitar out on stream. But, you know, I can't play too much. I really can't. But, you know, I can do a lot when it comes to, like, you know, playing electric guitar. You know, I mean, not that I'm good or anything. I think it's easier to make stuff that sounds heavy than, you know, than it is to make stuff that sounds pretty. I've always had this, and it, like, infuriated me back in the day because I was just, you know, struggling how to learn, you know, I was struggling to learn how to play the guitar, and then I just kind of resorted to, like, well, I'm gonna find my own way how to do this, and that was me resorting to, like, playing these riffs that were a lot like punk rock or like metal, and yeah, I you know, I played in a couple metal bands, and I played in bands back home in Tangaria too, and a lot of people would say, like, hey, you play like a punk guitarist, but that is solely because I play in such a simplistic way because I don't really know how to play the guitar. But I can make it sound like I do. You escaped after being sick and the aftermath, but you're very happy to be back at normal energy levels. Oh, Rennie, I'm glad that you're no longer sick. Make sure to take it easy though, okay? Look good after yourself, you poor thing. I wouldn't spoil that, Ram. Rennie's such an adorable sweetheart every move. If you haven't checked him out yet, please give him a follow. Rennie's a good boy. Doesn't hurt to try. I'm 100% positive that you play great. You know what, every move, maybe I'll do a stream where I'll grab my guitar. I might do it. Maybe I'll do it for the hand cam stream. Maybe. Who cares about not being skilled? A stream dedicated to learning guitar would be awesome. Really? Are you sure you want to hear that? You know how it sounds when somebody is learning how to play the guitar? It sounds like, dun 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 dang. Oh shit. I played it wrong. Hold on, let me try this again, every move. Dun 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 dang. Dun bang. Oh, I hit that last note wrong, every move. Hold on. I nearly got this. I got this. I can do this. I can do this. That's how it would go, you know? Like, and it would sound maybe a little bit more awful. I don't know. If all of you want to see that, I can do it. I can do it. If all of you really want to see that, I can do it. But I don't know. To me, it's embarrassing. But you know, I can grab my guitar. I got a pretty nice guitar. I got a couple guitars actually. But my pride and my joy is my BC Rich Warlock copy. You know, it's not a real one. It's a fake. It's a fake. But this is my guitar. Everyone, this is my guitar. The BC Rich Warlock. It's not the real deal. It's a copy, but it is a very cool guitar, and I don't know. I like it. It's edgy. I actually I got it from my human dad, and I have made music with this thing. I've played in bands with this guitar. I have a history with my guitar. I never named it though. I never gave it a name, but I don't know. I guess if I would, it would probably just be something like corny, like Richie or something, or I don't know, maybe horny. No, I don't know. I mean, it kind of even my guitar has horns. Even my guitar has horns, you know. It's not about the destination. The journey to get there is the most important part. I mean, you know, I guess it would be a good excuse for me to, you know, do the things I said I would do. I said that I would practice guitar more. And I said that I would learn Japanese and Chinese and Spanish and Russian and I don't know, many other languages. I never really get around to it. Because I'm so busy, but even when I'm not busy, I'm just busy being tired. But I want to do all these things though. I want to learn a lot of languages. Major world languages would be nice, so I can speak to anybody anywhere, you know. I do believe that I have I speak Hungarian, Dutch, German, English, so that makes me a polyglot, so I'll be able to do the others too. I can remember a lot of words from different languages, so and like learning how to speak Japanese would definitely be high on my list too, you know, out of respect for my Japanese friends who struggle with English. It's like riding a bike on training wheels for the first time, and then you keep practicing and practicing, the sooner you'll improve. I don't know, I know it's probably a myth too, but I feel like my hands might be a little small for the guitar sometimes. At least on the acoustic. It's a bit smaller on the electric guitar, so it should be easier. Horny guitar, it's fitting, I guess. It does sound kind of cute somehow. Like, this is my guitar, horny. You just have an acoustic guitar. Father sold it. Rude. Speak Hungarian. Me wanna know how it sounds. Move it on. That means I love you. And I do love all of you, my bambies. But yeah, I do like my guitar, and I'll pull it out on stream sometimes. I was actually thinking, like, you know, maybe I want to like practice a song, learn how to play it, and then I'll you know, I'll like record it and I'll post it on Twitter or something. And you got horns, and a guitar has horns. Exactly. Such an adorable language. Thank you. Alright, everyone. Y'all ready for some gaming? We're gonna play some Crow Country. I hope all of you will enjoy this. There we go. But yeah, I love music, everyone. I also have a bass guitar, by the way. Bass guitar is a little bit more easy, but... What's the matter? What's the matter, my bembis? But yeah, I also have a bass guitar that I, you know, have made songs with, and it's kind of the same as with my main guitar. I would say that bass guitar can be a little bit easier at times, but I don't know, it's hard. You know, I also think it's pretty difficult to, like, you know, play guitar and then know exactly at what height I need to play, or at what, you know, range I need to play with my bass guitar to make it, you know, not out of tune. It's difficult to play in tune. Anyway, there we go. Let me get my controller. And we're almost ready to rumble. Let's see. We turn on the in-game audio. Bing, bing, bing. Dare you consume the corvids? No, you would probably get some kind of bird disease, so I would highly advise against it. Do not consume the crow, you silly Memphis. So the crows have taken over the world. Not at all, silly. We're in an amusement park. It's called Crow Country because the owner is a megalomaniac that named it after himself. Now, if I were to name, I don't know, a convention after myself, like, I don't know, TomaCon, or I don't know, a Toma theme park, or I don't know. Honestly, if I had like when we have our own convention one day, it's gonna be called TengiCon. It's gonna be called TengiCon. I want to name it after all of you, because all the Tengies would finally gather there outside of Fort Tengu and have a good time. And it would be grandioso, gorgioso, even. And yeah, that's what I would want. I would want it to be great, and I would want all the Tengis to be able to gather there. And yeah, but for that, we're gonna need a lot of human currencies. I'm thinking like millions of bucks probably. Or a lot of sponsors. But I do want to make it happen if it's possible. It would be wonderful. I would want to like set up like the greatest VTubing / other type stuff event out there. And I don't know, I would like, I would want there to be like live music, and I would want there to be like all sorts of things that all of you can experience that maybe normally you would not and never be able to experience. Like, I don't know, maybe there could be like I don't know, like sword fighting classes and archery classes, and maybe horse riding classes, horseback riding, and many more things. I would want it to be awesome. It would be like a mix between a VTuber convention, a fantasy fair, and I don't know, maybe it could even be something with guns if done safely. Yeah, I would want all of you to get the best of all worlds. I would want there to be tanks, Tengu Empire tanks that all of you can like take a ride in. It would be great. It would be. And there would be a big event that people can sign up for, like a grand feast in a grand hall with lots of food, like in Harry Potter, when they're all like sitting at that grand hall with all that food. It would be wonderful. Seeing you stream reminds me to do my daily workout. Good. I went back to kickboxing yesterday and I fought hard. So you can do it too, Rainy. Stay strong. Tomatengu theme park. Oh, that would be lovely. Although I would be pretty heartbroken if there were ever to be some kind of incident happening, that would break my heart. Yeah, I would love to have a theme park too, I would love to see like theme parks from games and stuff to be realized too. Like, the more money I would have, the more things I would open. So I would open the real Five Nights at Freddy's to the public. And then I'm gonna be the fun one, and I'm gonna kill all the... no, just kidding. No, I would definitely think that actual like Freddy Fazbear parlors where like people can get pizza, can have parties, can play and have the animatronics, all that. I think that that actually would be good for business probably. And I would want there to be like an actual like Indigo Park, with those characters. I think it would do well. I think it would do great. I would want that to be real. I think that, a lot of billionaires in the world, they're boring. They don't want the world to be a better place. They don't want it to be an awesome place, but I do. I do. And well, the Tengu Empire has its riches, but not as much in human currencies. But, if I do acquire more of that, then I will definitely make the world grand, like my grand plan to transform this world into something fun and beautiful. Toma will arrive and TengiCon will turn into a battle royale. No, that wouldn't be allowed. And all of them would be sent to the dungeon at TengiCon. Every Tengi for himself. No. Culinary classes, that could be fun, yeah. Long stretching tables, or even like fun little things, like people being taught how to make bread and like roasting it above a campfire, fun things. And of course everything would be like hand in hand with like emergency services, fire department, and all that. They would all be present. Security would be present. It would be properly arranged, and the fixation would be on care and safety and fun. I hope there would be balance. Of course, the more people you get involved in a project, the more likely you also get rotten apples and bad actors involved. So it's hard to say, but I would hope that things would be amazing if they ever came to that. I hope so. I wish I could go to such events, but I'm stuck with parents. Not gonna lie, I may get a little envy when I hear friends going to events, knowing full well I couldn't go with them. Well, Although you might feel envy now, know that it wouldn't be forever, and that you wouldn't forever be stuck with your parents. Such things are temporarily, because you never know what life sends your way. Can't, cause Cawthon owns the copyright, so you'll have to pay for that license. I mean, I would, obviously. It's not like I'm just gonna steal an idea. So peaceful here. So tranquil. Let's see, everyone. We have a lot to do. A lot of quests to solve. The swan boats are broken and we need some kind of little swan head. The theaters have this type of watering system that I need to put something in. The dungeon has a computer I cannot access yet. The haunted manor has a weird button that I cannot reach. And yet, it feels like we explored a lot of this place already. Strangely enough. I know that the guy on the bicycle, you know, he's out there. What is this? Silver key slot, right? We've never even come across it. 206. A code we find everywhere, and what it means is beyond me, everyone. The restaurant. Place of hiding. We can't continue in the restaurant unless we find a Neptune scepter. I think we cleared most of this place. But if we actually want to unlock this chest that might have gods know what in it, we will have to find the scepter. And that will be soda machine. Cup is empty. This is some kind of weird, like, 2106. Can't use that code with this. There are 2106. There's a vault we haven't opened yet. Oh no, wait, we did open that one. We can check this out every move. Also, Bow Baby Bongo, how you doing? Oh, what was noise? A crow every morning, Crow Country. Oh no, the evil puddings are coming. Rather not bother with them. There's a gas leak here of some sorts. Smells awful, you don't want to go anywhere near that. Understandable. Nice, now we got a whole new map. Fantastic. Also, Hider Blast. Exploration, Thomas' greatest weakness. What do you mean? I've been pretty great with exploring stuff. Maybe I can use the crank handle to shove it inside of that hole. It won't budge. What's it with horror games and things not budging? Maybe we can use this crank handle for this game here. Look at this place. This thing's not displaying anything. Can't open it. Maybe there's another way to open it? Press the red button to reset your score. How does this game work even? Nothing. I'm pretty sure that we're not supposed to use our real gun down here. But I feel like any of this is not working yet. And there's certain rules to it. I know that much. You're not supposed to shoot the squid. The dolphin, I think. Oh, now it's working. That's strange. Maybe I didn't hit the button last time? Pufferfish? Maybe? Come on, Sharky. Oh, gotta reload. There we go. I don't think I should shoot the turtle. Pretty sure I can't shoot the tortoise. I'll just keep ganging up on the... Oh. There we go. Did I hit the wrong target? I think I may have hit the... Dang it. This is a waste of our bullets. Here we go. I think I got this. A master of exploration. Exactly. Oh shoot. I should have read this. Octopus. Good. Shark. Good. Jellyfish. Bad. Dolphin. Bad. Pufferfish. Multiply. Turtle. Reset. Okay, so pufferfish. Good. Shit. Can I reload? Hold on. It's a boiler. I don't want to save. Can we go back? I want my bullets back. I'm gonna save scum. And I know what to do. Seeing you play Elden Ring, your exploration method is apply for at the brick wall until wall opens. And the wall does eventually open. So what do you gotta say about that, huh, old man? I think I'm perfectly capable of exploration. Why? Because my brainium cranium is humongo. I'm going the wrong way. We're going in here. There's a lot of shotgun ammo scattered around for just such an occasion. We're going into the restaurant again, and then we're leaving. I'm happy I cleared this place. Previously, there were a lot of monsters. Monstro. It's from The Binding of Isaac. Kinda miss that game. Haven't played that in a long time. Kinda would, but I don't really know if it would be fun to watch. Let's see. Bottle. We went down here. Now I'm over here. That your intelligence score should be sufficiently lower. Nah, my intelligence like level is like not even as high, like, you know, as it is in reality. Like, you know, I am so freaking intelligent. You know, people are envious of this brain being this huge, you know. I'm like the next Hideo Kojima. I'm like Hideo Kojima in The Flash even. Like, my brain's so big, like, you know, it makes people go cuckoo. It can't handle it, you know. It can't handle somebody having this much brain. Don't want to hit that dolphin. There we go. I think hitting the squid was good too. Okay. Or I think the jellyfish. Jellyfish was fine. We can hit the puffer. There we go. I just don't know how many points I need to get. And when it stops. It's a weird aiming system every move. Can we hit you? The little dolphin is looking at me in a funny way. Can't say I trust him. Okay, that was bad, apparently. What about this one? Oh. Squid? Oh, we can hit that guy. Are we just targeting the shark? Seems kind of mean. Octopus, shark. Shark is the best one. Pufferfish is good. Never want to shoot the turtle. Okay. Wait, why did we reset it? What the frick? That just cost me a lot of bullets. What's this? It gives us information. The Great Pacific Octopus weighs about 1,825 ounces. Her brave marine biologist weighed in only this morning. Great Pacific octopi have an arm span of 14 feet, watch out. And they typically live around 4 years in the wild. Not very long, is it? Okay, does that mean I can open this now? Maybe there's a different way to open it? What the frick? 21? Why does it say 21? Do I need to do 9 plus 10 anywhere? I was a common writer. Hello, how you doing? Big brain. Yeah. So thank you for lurking, Common. I appreciate it. The most intelligence is the emotional intelligence. Yeah. I have a lot of emotional intelligence. Some people claim I don't, but you know, they're just wrong. What's this ladder say? Got your shipment, system is all up and running. The important part of lining every buyer for the goal, blah 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 blah. A ring-bound book. Doesn't really tell us much, if anything. This is a weird freaking place, okay? I thought that this freaking thing would budge by now. Wait, I get it. We just gotta get a score of 21. Get a number on counter to 18. What? Why 18? We need 21. It's weird that it's like a... Oh, it's fake. This is like a fake boiler. Okay. We're gonna get it to 21. 21. Alright, let's see everyone. So that would require some mathematics. Okay, here we go. 24, it's too much. So we want to lose some points. So we shoot that guy. What if I shoot you now? I get 6 points, which is too much. So I shoot this guy. Yeah! Bunch of nautical trinkets in here. And a shotgun. A real one. Took the shotgun. Yippee! Okay. Now we're talking. That did cost us a bit. But you know, we'll just, you know, strip this place of its ammo. And we'll be A-okay every move. Click, clack. And with the shotgun in our pockets, we're ready to rumble. We're gonna save this on the second save. There we go. There. Octopus, but 21 works too. Better than wasting bullets. Smart. Yeah. Big brain. We did it. I love crows evermore. I wish I could grab crows and put them on my lap and pat them. But they won't let me. But I love them and they don't even know it. What is this? Can we get someone to hook up the sprinklers in the theater to the main water supply? It's hooked to a water tank, but it's not airtight, so it will dry out. Huh. We definitely need to do something about that freaking sprinkler system. These boxes are weird, little flashy things. I'm not gonna lie, seeing the shadow of the shark freaks me out every time. It's intelligent enough to understand the situation. Exactly, I know where I am. Bang! Nothing. What's in here? It's full of trash. Soda! It's disgusting. Alright, where are we gonna go now? Neptune's Palace. There will be more places for us to explore, I'm sure of it. Staff only. It won't budge. Like a lot of things. Search that one. Boy, I sure hope I don't get attacked. There's something in Neptune's Palace, though. What is that? Let's take a look. It only takes him 3 save scums, Matthew. The save scums were for my ammunition, not for the puzzle. They were for my bullets. Come on now, we all like bullets. Why would you waste bullets? There's something in here. This mystery soda machine. Pineapple punch. Luscious lime. Groovy grape. SLPG. Groovy. would think that there would be some kind of pattern. Purple, yellow, green, red, red. I think I got it. Purple, yellow, green, red. Doesn't work? What? I was looking at these, you know, decorations hanging from the ceiling. Doesn't that start with purple? Purple, yellow, green, red? Purple, yellow, green, red. Hey, that's not what I did. Purple, yellow, green, red. She doesn't want to drink it. Also, hi there, Poggers. How you doing? I love the shark. It's one of your favorite animals. I do like sharks. I like whale sharks a lot, and I like I don't know. There's another type of shark. Oh yeah, like I like Greenland sharks a lot. Greenland sharks and whale sharks, and I think there was one more shark. Maybe it was a lemon shark. That's nice, friendly. I like friendly sharks. There's a space boy in Crow Country. That's right, Poggers. It's my area now. I'll take that.
I'll take that. It's mine now.
Welcome to Bull Country. Ah, it's spooky here. What if I'm doing it the wrong way around, everyone? What if it's red, green, blue, purple? Red, green. Did I just say blue? Red, green, yellow, purple. She doesn't want to drink it. Why though? There has to be some kind of indicator here. Something that would explain. Green. No. This totem pole? Fruits are friends. Good to know. I mean, green is in the middle. It's flavors. You put the strawberry on top, the pineapple almost at the top, you put the lime down below, and all the way down there you put, I don't know what this is, doo-doo feces? What is that? The grape. It's grape. Grape. Lime. Pineapple. Strawberry. Hey, why'd you do that? Grape, lime, pineapple, strawberry. What does it say? Mr. Crow keeps extra treasure maps in the wooden bureau in his lounge. The code is 8891. Okay, 8891. Okay, let's go, Everymo. We big brain in here. Where's his lounge, however? Delivery garage, staff hallway, Crow's lounge, up north. There we go. The ferret. Oh, I don't fear the ferret. I spank that silly little brat all the time. He's afraid of me, but he also, like, ferret's like crazy, like, you know, he's head over heels for me. He loves me. He's very much in love with me, you know. He hopes that I scoop him up one day, you know, that I put him in a pretty dress, and, you know, that I tell him, like, oh, ferret, you're my one and only, this and that, you know. That's what he wants. I'm good. I've learned Jamiroquai. What is that? That sounds cool. I like whale sharks and great white sharks. Great whites? I mean, they're badass, but I wouldn't want to encounter one, to be honest. So what do you think you're doing, little bratty bow bow bongo? You want me to toss you into the fireplace like I did to Aurora? Yeah, you might not know when that happened, but, you know, I covered my tracks. Purple, green, purple, red, or vice versa. Purple. Fish are not food? Fish are friends, not food? I ate tuna today. It was delicious. think, wait, this is the Crow's Lounge, and it was 8891. Me remember number. Somehow things with 90s is like memorable. There we go. What did I just add? The frick? Secrets. Oh, this will like show us where the secrets are? Oh. Wow, I feel like we're cheating now. Okay. So we're done in that little room, but we still have a lot to do in Ocean Kingdom. Gotta figure something out in the arcade. And we got a lot of unsolved puzzles. Okay, we're gonna get there, everyone. We're gonna figure it out. Yeah. Can you remember 8819? Yes. Yes. I can. I just want to know, like, what is 2106? We're gonna find out, I guess, soon. Let's check out the arcade. I feel like we need to, like, turn on a generator. Tell me, why is the cowbell redeem available? Because it is. You know, it might not be the most technologically advanced. Oh shit, Sodium redeemed it. Hi, Sodium. Alright, it's time. We're gonna put it on for 15 minutes. Yeah. I might have to make this redeem a little bit pricier because it is a hassle to put it on and off. Unless I can make like a system that is a little bit easier, you know. Also, it's really eerily quiet. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get like a chain for this thing that is like easier to attach and detach, because this one is so finicky and small. It's really annoying. But don't worry, everyone, I'll figure something out. But this one's so small. It's like one of those necklace openings that like you can only hold down the opening button with one finger. It's so... there goes the bell. Yeah, I need to figure something out for this. It's not as practical as I would want it to be. There we go. A small bell with a loud ding dong. Ding ding ding. Ding 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 ding. I got it. There we go. But yeah, I will I don't know. I won't wear it like super long. I thought of it like this every move. I was like, okay, I can make it you know, like 10K, but I didn't want it to be too long because you know, I don't want to drive people insane with my ding 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 ding, you know. It was being saved for the 3.0. I mean, partially. I mean, okay, we can have it just for today, and then I'll make it come back during the 3.0. But I just wanted to show all of you that I have it, and here, just for today. But this is how cringe it will be until then. This is how cringe it will be. Yeah. What's the point? But yeah, it will be a bit more lively at the 3.0. But yeah, it wasn't like, you know, super like 3.0 exclusive or anything. Great, I need a silver key to turn on the arcade every move, so we can't make any progress whatsoever here. None of these machines are working right now. None of it's in working condition because it's all you know, dependent on power. I don't have Neptune's spare. What does the gray door mean? It's not an open door? It's not yellow though. What does it mean? Unknown. It means I haven't been there. We could check it out. There we go. Yeah, consider this a sneak peek. I can keep it on for this stream and then I remove it again. Yeah, it's a little sneak peek. Small bell with a loud ding ding ding. It should be lowered to 5 minutes. I mean, if I get like if I manage to make a device for it or like, you know, attach it to something that closes a little bit easier. Because otherwise, you know, it will be a hassle to put it on. Like I was just doing. You don't want that to happen every 5 seconds. And I would have to put a cooldown on it. Because, you know, it would make me drop everything I'm doing to put on the necklace. The power's out, insert Black Ops 1 Call of Duty theme. Really? Wait, I need to... I'm in the middle here, the submarine's right there. So to my right... Is this door? Wait. I can't enter that one because it stings. Arcade? It's not the arcade. It's not the arcade we gotta get into. This place is a bit annoying with how many things are locked. That door is locked, and that door is locked too. What is up with that door? Control staff. What kind of key do you need for it? Golden. Damn, we're not even at that level yet. Let me... Oh boy. Think we should maybe get out of here for now? Okay, let's get out of here. Cooldown would be useful. Yeah. Okay, there's a lot of evil puddings here. There's a lot of secrets here too. A lot of things that we haven't... Ooh. Silver key. Don't have that one yet. This one won't open either. Train room. Still a secret in there. I think we need like a floppy disk or something. Or maybe this is like maybe this is like a train thingy. Like a train puzzle. Is it a puzzle? It says there's a secret, not a puzzle. I mean, it could be the computer. But we don't have a disk for that yet. Another puzzle for our puzzles. I mean, we played with the trains, and the trains came out and they gave us free stuff. Or they just like, you know, right around here. For those who like trains, you can see the train come in. Imagine a cute little tangy conductor on there. That would make me happy. Seems like even the toilet has a secret. What could that be? Toilet secret. What? Like somebody just dropped a deuce into the freaking... Oh shit! Stay down. What you drop in there? It smells so bad. What's the secret here? Beyond magazine. Strange sighting at abandoned theme park. Oh, I like that picture though. We already read this last time, but look at that creature. I love that. Bad, poorly made pictures that makes people think like that's not real, or like why is every creature sighting... This is blocked by old bones. What am I gonna need for that? A plunger? I need it. Why can't you just pull it out with your hands? There's something in there, but I can't get it at it. It's blocked by old bones. I don't know, I have like... Oh my god. There's a freaking garden gnome in that toilet. My hands are dry. What's that supposed to do? A urinal? Doesn't look like anybody's cleaned it in a while. Guess step on the creature. It's not really doing anything when I push all that. Wait. I don't know what the point is, but you never know. Maybe that could have been the secret. Yeah, there... Wait, what? Hand dryer. Just wanted to check if there was nothing in the grate. Oh. Like James sticking his hand through a hole in the wall. Yeah, or in a toilet bowl, which he did. We can't go into any of those rooms. We checked the train room, we checked the toilet room. What is that? What's that mean? Solve the secret in the mushroom room. Theater's not done, the dig side's not done. There's a secret even in the dig side. The dig side is a complicated matter, if you ask me. There we go. Called her no biting, don't make me smack your behind. How you doing, you silly little Bumpus? Silly little Bangy, you need a shower. Ding 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 ding. From thigh clapping. Actually, I was clapping my thighs together and you could hear the ding 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 instead. But there's also a little bit of coughing between my legs, so the thigh claps are muffled for today. Let me see, everyone. We got this burning device. This one stops right here. That crank won't work. I use this pipe valve. Bucket. Dear God. Larger enemies have more health. Ooh. Wow. A shotgun laser. Crazy. Got a laser on here. Guess we got one on our shotty now too. Ooh, an apple core. I'm sure that will be really useful to us. This one's full of rocks. A box of rocks. I don't know, everyone. I don't really see us getting any wiser being here. Once upon a time there was a creature down there, but I poured a bunch of concrete on top of it. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but it's what I did. And it was funny. There we go. Clapping your thighs again. Yeah, that's what I do sometimes. Let's see, everyone. What else do we got? In front of me, we got the swan boats. Say, puzzle that I never managed to really solve. I mean, I only found this newspaper. But like, what we need to find is something like an egg. Right, it was an egg-shaped item that goes into the mouth. I don't have anything like that. It's been broken. Let's see. So the eggs are going missing. I think the kids are stealing them. Luckily, it turns out you can use anything as long as it's about the right size and shape. It's weird, I assumed the eggs were magnetic or something, but apparently not. So either we'll find an egg or we'll find something egg-shaped. What can I put in its mouth? I don't really have anything egg-shaped. Maybe a thingy can lay an egg? So retro. Yeah, it looks retro. It actually isn't. You got baited. Hi there, Soupy. How you doing? I was thinking of you earlier today. Funny to see you. I might have a job for you. No. Yes. It's so over for you. I had to do it to you. What's this? Quickest way to Tolman's office is through the ferry pond area. Forgot the tree ferry had to move out of the way. I already solved that problem. Tree Lady 3184. Okay. We're not done in the theater either. We fixed everything at the Cosmic Future. Maybe we can go into the staff hallway and figure something out. To get this device to work in this puzzle here, we need to add something to the water, but I don't really have anything unusual. Unless we're supposed to add like fuel or something like that. Or no, it can't be fuel because I have that. Or I should be having that. But this adorable giantess doesn't let us do the thingy. It's a pulley. I already raised the curtain with it. Can someone please varnish the Ocean Kingdom storage room door, or else replace the door entirely? It's made from old wood starting to crumble. I can get into the storage by breaking down the door. So either I need to shoot it or I need to blow it up. I'm willing to try it out with my shotgun. Daily rubs, get your hands off of me, you bingus! Boy, your emperor did not give permission for no rubs. I am the one who rubbed. So rubbery. Let's see, remove that thing is still on problem. Hold on. This one still doesn't work. I hate those noises. There's vomit in the sweater in the corner. Mom spaghetti. I need to go into this little area. This little room, right? Isn't it? It should connect to the dungeon. Yeah. I hate that the map doesn't really tell me where I am. I guess just a faint hint. But there should be something here, something puzzling. The power switch for the 4 periphery elevators is in Tolman's office. The other side of the park. It means you're in the wrong place. So I do need to go find Tolman's office. Games, arcade, Crow's Lounge, utility corridor. We never got to Tolman's office. Interesting. And there's a room with the guy who ended his life. What was his name again? Pike. And everything is done and said in his room. We're also not quite done in the haunted manor yet. Now, I can't really say that Wait. I think I have an idea. There's this puzzle that says that the problem is that she won't reach her hand in there, but what if I reached a bullet in that hole? How did that not work? Adramelech the Undying, blamed for many deaths. I refuse to put my hand in there. It's not happening. Stop moving your aim so much. I think it's not working. How else could I do it? I refuse to put my hand in there. Adramelech the Undying. Cause of many deaths. Is it a clock puzzle? There's a hole in the middle of the clock face. Can I use this crank handle? Oh, wow. Wait. I need to figure out the numbers every move. The numbers, what do they mean? 1020 and 1115. 1020. And this one will be 1115. Come on. Spin. That's, oh my god. I think he grew a little bit larger and now he wants me to touch it. Nah, that's freaky. We got a gemstone. Okay, I just wasted my bullets for nothing. We'll be fine. Should be, at least. There we go. Boop his nose. That was not his nose. It's like it just spat out a ball gag. Freaky. Freaky Bampus. Freaky. Yeah, you can hear that my voice is a little worn out. I could barely hit that. Freaky. Yeah. Ding 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 ding. Let's see everyone. The Swan Boats. It's nearby anyway. We might as well go there. What the hell is even that? Haven't seen one of those freaks before. These are all spiky now. Oh god, they're in here now. This is a problem. You are not gonna interrupt my freaking questing. Alright, let's put this gemstone in your mouth. Turn the wheel, turn the wheel. Accelerate. Okay, where are we taking this thing? I don't even... Oh, I gotta get in there, I think. It's a ride for me, right? So I can get on that plateau. Wait, do I have to move the other one so that we can, like, form a... I think I have to. I think I gotta push the other one so that, like, we can have a safe, like, plateau to walk on. Let me try. Yep. There we go. I'm so big-brained evermore. Look at that. Also, hi, Chickie. Hello, male cow. Male cows don't exist. Okay, let's see. Let's get that grotty chain off your neck. Oh. Oh, I just decapitated it. Oh my god. Oh, I thought we had to get to the plateau. It was all about getting that chain. Really? Oh, this thing is twitching. Creepy. How's it moving when there's no electricity inside of it? I guess it's a supernatural phenomenon. You'd go on that Yankee, alright. I would let you. You'd probably fall into the water and, like, I don't know, get some brain-eating amoeba in your head. But, you know, we would send you to the doctor and they would give you paracetamol or ibuprofen and you'd be fine. I'm pretty sure of it. I need a chain. I don't know if I can use it at the dig site or not. We're about to find out. I kind of like this goofy music in the background. So maybe we're short on chain here. Try it out. There we go. Ah, the cog wheel wasn't working. What do we got? Oh, frick. Now we gotta defrost this piece of turkey. What is that? A mask for one of the doors I recognize. It's out of gasoline. Oh no, wait, it has a good amount. There we go. So they put a mask on the creature down there? There we go. Now, I don't think I ever need to go back in here, so I'm gonna leave this creature in here. I don't care. There. Ibuprofen is your best friend? Not really. Can actually be pretty bad for your tummy. For your tum-wummo. Now that we have that mask, we actually need to make our way back to my favorite area in the game. The haunted hilltops. Why is that my favorite area? I like spooky stuff evermore. I like it spooky. Spooky, scary, spooky, scary. Your food has arrived. Oh no, you're gonna bite the chickie. Hey, leave a piece for the rest of us, or I'm gonna have to bite you. As long as you'd be fine. Yeah, it'd be. What the hell is even that? What is that? Ah! Ew! What the frick? I'm poisoned. Okay, that's a trap. That does not look like something that the monsters put down. Somebody put down a freaking poison mine to get my ass. The frick? What is that? Can we investigate it? That wasn't there before. I would have stepped in it before 100%. That was placed there deliberately. Someone's out to get me. They're out to freaking kill your emperor everyone. I want to know who. Okay. Let me. That's a very ominous chandelier. Ah! I should have shot it. Ow! My freaking face. How bad am I? I'm injured. Oh shit! I didn't mean to use two of them. Dang it! My hand was too fast. There seems to be something in one of these hallways, though. Still, something I never solved. Strange. Could it be this item behind his door? But oh, wait. Look. It looks like something. I'm gonna go to the haunted side anyway. It will be okay. There we go. Chandelier trap. Evil. Somebody's out to kill us every move because that wasn't there earlier. I went through that place like 500 times. What the hell? The doo-doo feces monster. I need to get into the dungeon and then the Iron Maiden. We're gonna put this woeful mask here. There we go. Now we'll be able to get into the Witch's Woods. Jesus, look at that. Another trap. They really are out to get us. They thought we wouldn't notice. There we go. Let's get into the Iron Maiden. Something about this feels lewd somehow. I don't know. I guess getting inside of a maiden. Anyway, I wanted to get this thing. Oh, it's Magnum ammo. Oh, that was considered a secret. Really? There we go. Fluid Iron Maiden. Alright. Still gotta be cautious here. Still haven't really figured out this place. There's a puzzle here. And I'm pretty sure it has to do with the crimes. South American gold mine owner, blah 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 blah. So previously I thought it had to do with who committed the crimes first. 700 BC, 1800, 1837. Alright, we start with this one. This one was first. Then this one. Then this one is 700. And this one's 1800. So if we go by who committed their crimes first, then it should be this way. That was a big guy. I guess maybe it is the other way around. So 1800 BCE, before Christ existed. 700 BCE, before Christ existed. So if we're going by who committed their crimes last, then it was this guy, or first actually. Then this one. Then the wolf, the big bad wolf. And then this one, the mermaid. It's a sign. Somehow, all of these are still locked though. Something. Does it have to do with this device? A metal handle for torture. I'm gonna put somebody on here. Somebody who's being bratty. Stretch you out. I never knew that I could spin this thing. But how far do I spin it? That was fun. I would have made a good medieval torturer guy. Wait, no, I take that back. I would have been. I mean, wait, you know. Is this really all there is to it? Is it not gonna open the gates eventually? There has to be more to it. Like, why can't we... Why can we spin it for so long? Things are rattling around us, right? Maybe it's not just a distraction device? It's hard to say, Remo. There has to be more to it. Maybe they really did just make that for funsies. Could it be? Hard to say. There's that computer. I don't have the floppy disk for it, or whatever's required. It's an alcohol bottle, highly corrosive acid. Maybe I should shoot it. Wait, maybe I need that for something. I think just shooting it won't really do too much. The wolf is in here. There's ammo in there. You're floppy as a floppy disk, really. And you belong into a computer too? I wonder if we should shoot this chandelier down. Don't think it does too much. There's moaning. Who's moaning in my dungeon? I must find out. This is interesting though. Deadly mermaid. Why is mermaid like capitalized? There has to be some kind of logic. Serpent. Cyclops. Something doesn't add up in this place. Moaning. Yeah, didn't you hear it? Somebody was moaning. Was it you? I don't think computers need chickens, but I could be wrong. What do you think like powers the computer? It's like, you know, the chicken. It's the chicken. Every computer needs a chicken. That's how it works. The chicken lays eggs in the computer, and the eggs are turned into, like, you know, data and stuff. Let's see. It's a winds. Turn it. What about this side, though? Just a newspaper. Something is not adding up in this room. There's a puzzle here, and I just haven't wrapped my head around it. 1837. Imprisoned for crimes against nature. 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 1810. 700 BCE. 1800 BCE. What, am I supposed to, like, match these up or something? 1837. It doesn't work. Maybe I should come back here later. Maybe I'll come to understand later. Bummer, like, I don't know. There's just something that's telling me, like, that I should figure this out. At least we have a clue, you know, like, we know that we can go, damn, I need ammo. I have 3 bullets. Hell yeah, Mace, you stay comfy. There's another one of those. Ah! Damn, I need to get past them. Not get hit by him. Okay, we're just gonna go into these woods. It's a small entryway. I think I might get stuck with my horns or my back end. It's a maze, and, well, I'm pretty good at those usually. What's this? Stone pedestal. Looks like a swirl. Kick it. Ooh. symbol that looks like an eye. Okay. That one looks like a pentagram. It just went down. Gave us a med kit. We probably, however, should go back and kick it again. I see how it is. That one is down now. Ow! Frick, I should have shot it. Kick. Now the pentagram is down, that's good. Oh, there's shotgun ammo. I guess that's something we could potentially get later. Kick this one. I think I already carry all the shells I can. I need to go back and kick the eye somehow. Or, oh, we can go around now. What up? There we go, we're locked in now. Let's see. Okay, this is down, that's good. Kick this. Kick it again. Hand grenade. Don't mind if I do. What keeps us from just climbing over the frickin' walls? Guess she really likes playing by the book, huh? Interesting. If we want to get through there, we need to kick down the one with the swirl. To do that. There we go. This is the way. Oh, not this again. One of my only bullets. Not this time. Maybe we can kick another one over here so that the pentagram will go down. Nope, it's still up. There we go, the pentagram's now gone. I need that ammo. That comes in real useful. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. We just lost an innocent bullet. There we go, that eyeball goes down. What the hell is this? Blood? It's not mine. What's this? Something. Bing! More ammo. Don't mind if I do. Wonderful. Gorgioso, even. Kick the eyeball. Okay. There's more to this place. We just hit the cauldron, but I mean, there could be more stuff. Ah, there's an exit there. Oh well, let's check out the cauldron. Got to the center. A witch's cauldron is full of murky water and it smells really bad. What, you gonna drink it? It's weirdly warm. Oh, you feel something? The trident. Nice, we need that for another puzzle. Oh god, this can't be good. Okay, I'm gonna grab my shotgun for this one. Okay, get out of here. I think this might be the quickest way out of here. Ooh, that place gave me the creeps. Were we done there? No, there's actually still a secret in there, believe it or not. Okay, let's see. What can we find in here? Oh god, that's a big one. Let's see if we can kind of get around them. There's so many of them. Okay. Ah! Tough luck. Shotgun ammo? Is that the secret? Was that it? No. Clearly not. Oh. Jeez, they're reaching through the walls to get me. Oh boy, I'm gonna sneeze. Frick this big guy. Oh boy, I don't think I can get past him. Oh boy. How hurt am I? Pretty bad. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. Oh god. Oh god. Well, maybe I can juke him and then I don't have to waste more ammo. Okay. Okay. Okay, I did it. There we go. Okay. Toma did it. I mean, we still haven't found a secret though. So what is it? If that's not the secret, then what is? Oh, scary. Yeah, bless you. Thank you all. What could be the secret in this area? Feels weird. Weird, champ. Whoa. It would be nice if they wouldn't be trying to reach through these freaking hedges to grab me. Is this something? Nope. Couldn't even go there if I wanted to. Candlestick. Highly doubt there's anything in the corner there. Surely isn't anything here. This is dangerous. Dangerous game I'm playing. Look, as long as I can keep the big guy off my back, and I should be able to handle just about just about anything. We hit the cauldron, so it's like, what else could there be? Dangerous, you die in game, you die IRL. Oh god, I don't want to die. I have so much stuff to do. Weird. Still keep saying that there's more. What could there be? I guess we'll have to investigate the cauldron pit again. But they're in there. Kind of look like they're dancing. Is that the only way in there? Appears to be. It's not good. I'm gonna blast him again. There we go. I'm afraid I have no choice but wasting my bullets. You want nothing more to do with this cauldron, really? Then what is the point? Ah! Man, these freaking creatures. Okay. What, you can't reload or something? There we go. If it's not in the middle, and it's not in any of those corners I just ran through, I really have no idea. I am really... Oh my god, it's just magnum ammo, really? I better find a magnum pistol, or... What the frick? Where'd you come from? Freaking went like, whee! I better find a magnum condom. It's a meme, everyone. The dungeon. Okay, well, we got magnum bullets. I know there's a door that is, ow. Pretty destroyable. Oh my god, ow. Okay. There's more and more of them showing up every time now. We gotta get to the water area. It would be this way. There we go. You need large size condoms. It's a joke. Don't get, what the frick, since when does that come out of that burst mouth? Grenade? How's that thing still up? They said that the door was really, like, fragile. It didn't work at all. Look at that, the yapper. Oi! This is what the fish do when you tap on the fish bowl. There's a freaking mine on the ground there. Okay, so that one is good. I think they all need to be facing a certain direction. Oh. It's some kind of weird directional thing. And they all need to be looking at me at the same time so that they sing. And then the chest opens. I'm a genie with weenius. We just got ourselves the silver key! Let's go! Yippee! Well, hi, not telling. Oh, Jesus, what the hell? Ah, my God! Oh my God, is he trying to glass me with that? Or what is that? You trying to hit... Why are you trying to prod me with a giant cucumber, you disgusting creature? I'm getting in here. I like that he's just standing there menacingly. Who the hell is this? Bob the Builder? Was I not telling? It's literally Pokemon logic. This obstacle that I could easily get past if I just went through the trees to get around it is blocking the way. Happens in a lot of... What? Why are you eyeballing me like that? Why are you spinning your chair along with me? Well, who do we got over here? Oh, hello. Sorry for barging in. I should introduce myself. I'm Mara Force. I'm looking for... I like the purple. What is that? Dyed? Must be. Doesn't look like a wig. When you're finished talking about my hair, I think I need your help. I'm looking for Edward Crow. Yeah, I bet you are. You must be Tallman. I must be. What was it Marvin said? You were the root excavation guy? Correct. What root excavation? No idea. You know, you're not being very helpful. Correct. The park is closed. Duh, I know. So go home. You can't go home. Sure you could. Just get your little car and drive away. I'm sure that guy you saved would appreciate it. Arthur, you know about him? At least he had the good sense to get injured once and give up. Tolman, what are the monsters? The monsters? Don't pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about. No, it's just... Trust me, Mara. You don't want to know. Can I turn on the elevators from here? The elevators are broken. No, they're not. They're just pretending to be broken. So where's the switch? See if you can work it out on your own. Fine. You don't feel like helping me find the elevator switch? I do not. Right. Let's see, it's a radio. Sounds horribly distorted. Probably because the aerial's being cut in half. Tolman's records. Guests are appearing almost every day now. We can't save them, they're too far gone. But I want to know where they're from. I found a number marked in blood on the ground, 2106. It's not a code for any of our locks, it's not a code at all. So it isn't a code. They do not fit the code. Nice, an antidote. That rhymes. Code antidote. 1350, 1912, 1937, 1945. Keyboard. Notes. I need to figure this out. Crow Country's elevator power grid. Lights are all red. A music note. Something will open if I play the right note. Piece of Tuesday, isolated for examination. distorted. So I might need to find an antenna to fix that noise. It's television, it's showing static. There are 4 VHS tapes resting on the top. Hindenburg. Titanic. Plague. Hiroshima. It's the dates. Why does he have those dates on there? Or no? Yes, actually. 1350. I have to play them in the right order every month. Oh my god! Ah! Wait, was that? Did I just see the... Is that the game where, like, you shouldn't hit the borders? A Litany in Time of Plague by Thomas Nash. F. Rich man trust me in wealth. Gold cannot buy you health. Physic himself must fade. All things to end are made. The plague will swift goes by. I am sick, I must die. Freaky. Have to pay respects. F. What is this next one? The Titanic. How easily man's grandest ambitions are undone. The iceberg was first spotted on the cold, moonless night. That was April 14, 1912. F.A. Is the next one gonna be a C? Is it gonna be a bad word? It could have been avoided. Were it not for man's inclination for hubris, panic, and blunder. So we watched 2 of them, and we got an F and an A. Now we need to watch the Hindenburg accident. I think that had to do with a Zeppelin. A small fire broke out on the port side just ahead of the port fin. One witness on the starboard side reported another fire behind the rudder. Hey, it is the C letter. The rudder, not the rudder, not the rudder, it's the rudder. Hiroshima, oh no. Look up as you are passed over by the heavy shadow of the B-29 bomber. E. Face. Within an instant, it is lighter. It released 10,000 pounds of cargo. Did someone say fire? These are tragic events where a lot of people died. Boop, boop, boop. My brain huge. What do you think of that, buddy? I already figured it out. There we go. You got something new to say? Solved your stupid puzzle. Be honest. You loved it. I thought it was pretty clever. But why would you even make this? Okay. Lights are all green. Now what's this thing? Piece of Tuesday isolate for examination. Leave it. That's strange. Maybe it will come in handy later, I suppose. I don't feel like we're done in this place. Tollman's office. It doesn't say that there's any puzzles left or secrets. Strange. Mara, hold up. What is it? Don't go down there. You'll regret it. So be it. Alright, we're going down there. Even if they told us not to. I wish a U key existed so I could spell fuck with a piano. Oh, Jesus. Oh my bingus. This is loud in here evermore. There we go. Oh, jeez. That's a big bad bangus. Oh my goodness. I always make sure to step on them. There's a lot down here. The lever operates the cart. Where's it taking us? Northeast. Oh, crikey. Radiation ambience. The radiation's the ambience specifically. Yeah, it was just like, you know, it was just very loud. But like, we could do this. So we don't lose like, you know, everything in the game. You know, I don't want to like lose the entire atmosphere. Crikey. Ah. There's something in there. Ugh. Get out of here, muck. Muckum, 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 muckum. Uh-oh. Is this thing empty? Sure is. Imagine just like... Oh, it's just a band-aid, I think. Don't necessarily need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Ah! I couldn't see him. Ah! Okay, now we're hurt bad. Okay. Could go in here. It won't budge. Crawl in this pipe. But yeah, if the audio's lame now, let me know every more. It was just so overwhelmingly loud earlier. A hatch. Can't get into the pipe. Looks like a high-tech lock. F. Display changed. The hell is this? J? This is a... A. I think it only has 3 lights. Might have to find a way into the central area. This looks promising this way. All the lights are glowing. Root, it's a metal gate. It won't budge. The type of place where we definitely will need... Ah! These freaking traps. Whoever put them there, I'm gonna beat their ass. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Ah! Oh, no! I'm dead. Oh, my God. All our work. Everything has been undone. Everything has been undone. Oh, killed by the meat man. That's not a meat man. That's like a puppet dude. No, ding, 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 ding. Oh my God, everyone. Oh well, we're gonna try again next time. I think I don't have it in me to do all this over again right now. Oh my God. He was right that I was gonna regret going down there. We don't even have anything like body armor. What the hell are we doing? You think we're gonna find Mr. Crow down there or something? Alright, well that will be a problem for next time. There's no saving, there is saving, but I didn't do it for a while. I didn't do it for longer than I thought. Oh, my bingies. Ah. This was no good. Alright, well, let's go to the one and only. Clippy Corner, where we're gonna take a look at today's clips. Oh my God, everyone. I can't believe that we have to get our whole progress reset. This is just like that one time that we played that old Resident Evil game. This is, evil. Evil, evil, evil. Thank you for the milk mace. I appreciate it. Let's have a gander, everyone. Oh my God, is that my guitar? It sure is, everyone. It sure is. Ain't she a beaut? Alright, let's see. Let's take a gander. No saving through almost the whole stream. I just didn't think about it. I didn't think about it. Alright. Let's take a look, see every move. Number 1. Yippee! Yep. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Okay. Alright. The number 1, yippee. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at this clippy. 24, it's too much. So we want to lose some points. So we shoot that guy. What if I shoot you now? I get 6 points, which is too much. Too much, yeah. So I shoot this guy. Yeah. Bunch of nautical trinkets in here. And a shotgun. Wow. A real one. Wow. Shotgun. Yippee! I think it might have been wise to save before going down there. I should have. I really should have. Ugh. You know, if that were like, you know, real life, I would have died there. That would have been crazy. I would have died to the freaking creepy puppet dude. There's a Clippy 3. Might need to refresh to see it. I see it. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Number 2. Should have shot it. That's a very ominous chandelier. Ah! I should have shot it. Wow, my freaking face. I should have shot it, but I hope that I was speedy enough to not get hit by it. Hi there, Slender. How you doing? How's my bangy doing?
What's up, Tuma?
Yo. We just played some Crow Country, and basically everything we did, almost everything we did today, was undone because I forgot to save, and then I gave up. But Slender, thank you so much for resubscribing for 11 months at tier 1, and for being a Royal Guardsman for 11 months. I really appreciate it. Mwah! Thank you, my Bambi. How you doing? It's good to see you. Let's see every move. Number 3. Undone. It's a metal gate. It won't budge. Type of place where we definitely will need. At first, I got struck by that. That already sucked. Put him there. I'm gonna beat their ass. Oh, and then this dude showed up. Oh no! I tried to run past him and I got. I couldn't. He was body blocking me. He was freaking body blocking me. I'm dead. And I don't think we can kill those dudes. Oh my god! For some reason. I'm pretty sure they're unkillable. All our work. Everything has been undone. Everything has been undone. That's my soul leaving my body at that very moment. I just go like, oh my goodness, every move. This is no bueno. Yeah, Dadgy moment. But yeah, every move. That was Crow Country, and I do hope that all of you enjoyed it. Oh my goodness. I should have saved. I should have known better. Whether that was a bit or a total accident, it's hilarious either way. No, that was an accident. It was stupid as hell. I really thought that I would be quicker than, you know, the freaking chandelier. And I didn't know if it would instantly drop or how quick. I mean, when we were deep down in the depths, I managed to, like, outrun one of them. So you can just run through them, apparently. But you gotta be quick. Happened with me, except I lost my previous account just before 100%ing Elden Ring. Oof, that's horrible. Anyway, I want to give a big shout out to Macy for all those clippies. Thank you so much, Mace. I really appreciate it. And also, every move, I will be removing the cowbell redeem again for the next stream. And it will come back with Toma 3.0. But, you know, it's a little... it will be... I will probably make it like a really expensive redeem. Why? Because it takes me a while to put this thing on. And... maybe I'll make it a redeem where I'll wear it for the entire stream, or I will wear it for a long time. Maybe not the entire stream. Maybe that will drive people crazy, but some people like, you know, a bull boy wearing a cowbell necklace collar thing, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, thank you, Mace. Thank you for keeping the Clippy Corner alive. I really appreciate it. And you want to get a moo? Moo! There you go. Moo. Moo. Alright. Every moo. We are going to look for a rating target. I hope you enjoyed today's stream, every moo. I sure did. Shame that I didn't manage to get us out of there with, you know, all our progress, but hey, there'll be next time at least. And I don't mind us you know, playing, you know, I don't mind us playing a little extra Crow Country. It is a very fun game. It's a very cool game. So yeah, every moo. Let's have a gander at who we can raid today. Let's see, every moo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's see. Ding, 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 ding. Let's see. How about it, every moo? How about... Oh, you know what? We're gonna raid Hakuya, every moo. We're gonna raid Hakuya, I think. Yeah, I think I want to raid Hakuya today. Let's go do it, every moo. Did I come back at the time you end? Yeah, I'm sorry, Mixu. I'm sorry. Yeah, we died in Crow Country, and I pretty much lost all the progress that we made. Big oof, but you know, it happened. Anyway, we're gonna raid my buddy Hakuya. There we go. Moo. There we go. And this is gonna be a moo all progress lost raid. Feel free to join him, and if you want to, every moo, you get bull coin for sitting here. You don't even need to lift a finger, and you get to use that for redeems for the next stream. I might try to cook up some new redeems tonight, though, you know, due to the fact that I'm removing our little ding-a-ling thingy redeem, our little cowbell redeem. So I want there to be something to compensate for all that. Mew, you want me to go mewing? I mean, I kind of do that all the time. Kind of like, you know. Also, that's progress with 2 S's. Progress. How do you even write that? Progress in game. I gotta be quick about this. A player's advancement through story progress in a game. Yeah, it is progress with 2 S's. There we go. Momo, all progress lost. Raid. There we go. Bye, Toma. Bye-bye. I hope all of you have a wonderful night. I will be back tomorrow, every moo. We have the VR chat community meetup tomorrow, every moo. So I hope you'll be there. It will be streamed. I'll figure out what we're gonna do then. You know, it might be a little improv here and there, but I do hope all of you are excited for that. I hope to see all of you there. It will be full body. It will be fun. I love you all. Muyasumi nasai. Doi. And thank you all for chatting and lurking and rating and subbing and following.